Hello, hello, YouTube. Welcome in. Aloha, Tiffany. Welcome in. First one. Thanks for stopping by. My last day on the island. We're gonna come by and have some poke. Yo, what's up, Brother Bear? I know I need to, man. I'm gonna miss that. Fresh fish on the island. Welcome in, Brother Bear. Yep, got some poke. Good stuff. Oh, it's so, oh no. Look at that. Oh, yeah. All right, bro. Thanks for popping in, man. I appreciate you. Have a beautiful day. I might be heading up to Chino in the next couple weekends, so if I do, I'll hit you up. But thanks for stopping by, bro. I appreciate you, man. Welcome in. I see somebody else popping in. Got Hilo Bay behind me, sitting under this big, beautiful tree, because I have been getting fried over here on the island. All right, brother. Yeah, I got to go up and see my mother-in-law. I'm not working anymore, so I'll be able to go up there for the weekend instead of just turnarounds. But, well, aloha. Thanks, Shane. Yeah, Tiffany, you go to Chino Valley, I'll meet up with you there too. Yep, I don't plan on hitting up Montana anytime soon. Been there, done that. Went up to Whitefish, stayed in Whitefish, Montana. Beautiful, beautiful little ski town. I went there in the summertime. Aloha, Henry. Welcome in, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Just sitting here eating some poke on the ocean. My last day on the island. Makes me sad. Makes me sad. I wish I was here forever. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine. I'm fine. I hope that you are too. Ken, thanks for coming by, brother. I appreciate you, man. Sitting here at the ocean eating some poke. That's what I miss. I get it at home, but nothing like fresh right here from the ocean. But it's my last day here. And I came over to Coconut Island. One of my subs. I am doing great, brother. I appreciate you. Ray, what's up? What's up? I'll hook you up there. Yep. Thanks for popping in, bro. I appreciate you. Sitting over here at Coconut Island. Like I said, one of my subs asked me when I was live streaming across the bay the other day. He says, "What's up with that little island over there?" So I told him, "Well, I'll show you. I'll go over there and make a video and hang out." I made a little short. I haven't posted it yet, but I made a short about the island when I first got here. Then I just figured I'd sit here and talk story. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Much love. But see, I forgot my razor. One of the things I forgot when I packed. No razor. Never had sushi, Tiffany. Yep, some people don't really care for it. Raw tuna. It is so ono. You see the cloud cover in the back. We had a little bit of rain earlier. A little bit of rain. I made a Home Depot run. Oh, it's so tasty. So ono. It's like my last day I had to get some. Yeah, my last day, I had to get up here and enjoy some fish and do some people watching. Not very many tourists out. A couple local guys fishing. Other than that, just chilling out here with just you guys, man. I appreciate you coming in. How's everybody's day today? Cam, what time is it over there? It's probably got to be late for you. 72 degrees. Yeah, it feels beautiful, Tiffany. It does. I got a breeze. I don't know if you can hear it in the camera, but I got the wind blowing. Nice little breeze. Planes are coming in. Lovely day in Wisconsin. Cool, cool. Aloha, Michael. Welcome in, brother. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate you, bro. $5 p.m. there. Flip. Oh man, don't flip. If I flip, I'm gonna fall. We'll save that for them bunny rabbits. But thanks for stopping in, Bones. Welcome in, bro. Appreciate you. Just kicking it here on the Hilo Bay, sitting on Coconut Island. Look, we got a different view today than the other day. Eating some poke. Enjoying life, man. It is so beautiful. Beautiful day over here. Nice and... Well, you see the cloud cover behind me. I'll show you what's in front of me. Turn you around a little bit. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful day that way. That's my view. In fact, I should turn around and face that way, huh? That looks like a whole lot better of a view for everybody. I think we'll do that. That's a good idea. Because over here we got the rain coming in off the Mana. Turn this all around. There, now we got... let's see how that looks. Sorry about that. Trying to get this to where I don't have table. Get me in the corner. There you go. Papaya tree. I'm not sure what kind of tree, Henry. I don't think it's a fruit tree. I haven't seen no fruit on it. Let's see what we got up there. It is a big, beautiful tree that's keeping me shaded, though. The sun is a killer out here. Oh, I know why I set up the other way. This is one of the, this way you got more of the island and less of the ocean. Yep, funny colored leaves. Yeah, that's why I set up the other way. We have more ocean view that way. Get in there. Show everybody my... Ooh, so Ono. Michael, the raccoons. Cool, cool. But just came to sit at the island, have some lunch, enjoy the day, wishing that it lasts forever. But thank you for popping in, bro. I appreciate you. Much love. Oh, cool, Tiffany. Yep, it was very fun. TJ in the house, man. Much love, brother. Aloha. Yeah, I enjoyed the zoo. And what did you have for lunch? Oh, it's right here. I am having poke, fresh fish, ahi. So delicious. That is lunch. And sitting here enjoying the day. Yeah, about the zoo, Tiffany, it's actually free here in Hawaii. So I went the first day, and the tigers were hiding in the bush because I got there a little late. Tetra, thanks for popping in. I appreciate you. So I got to the zoo late the first day, and the tigers were hiding in the bush because it was sunny. So I went there on opening the next day, and oh, it is so good. So, oh no. Chicken pieces of cheeseburger for lunch, cool. And so I went back the second day and I caught all that footage and posted a video today. The zoo was so good. Oh, it is so beautiful over here. Tiffany, I think, said it was 72 or 77. Whatever it is, it's nice. There's nothing better than here. I got a breeze coming through. It doesn't feel warm at all. Oh, the poke was cheap, bro. So, this cup right here, $6.95 at the KTA store. $6.95, and it's so Ono. Oh yeah, I picked it up over at the KTA. I also bought Arizona tea. The volcanoes are around, but just not popping right now. I'll show you what I'm drinking for lunch, which I've never seen before. An Arizona Chillsicle. Kind of like a fruit punch-like type drink. Actually, it's my my tripod right now. So yeah, I went to Kilauea. I got some footage of Kilauea for episode 31. It was the only time it went off while I was here on the island, and I got lucky and got there just in time to get a couple hours worth of footage. If you do watch that video, skip the first 10 minutes, because the first 10 minutes I'm holding the phone and I'm trying to hold it solid, but it's bouncing all over the place. So after that, I set the phone down, and the last after 10 minutes it's stable and beautiful footage of the volcano. So I did get to see it go off, and we sell them here at Walgreens, the same kind, because I can't find them in Arizona. I mean, I drink the sweet tea and the watermelon and the strawberry and the green tea and the raspberry tea, but I haven't seen this flavor over in Arizona at all. And it was something new, that's why I picked it up. All right, Ray, you're over here, right, brother? I'm pretty sure you're on the island. I brought a bunch of these shirts and handed them out all over. A bunch of In-N-Out shirts. I think I had like 15 shirts I gave away to a bunch of people. Everybody I asked on the island what they wanted. Oh yeah, we have the mango over in Arizona also. Everybody that, when I asked them what they wanted from the mainland, they all told me, bring me an In-N-Out burger. Bring me In-N-Out. So I couldn't bring In-N-Out. It wouldn't have been good by the time I got here, but I did bring them all shirts. I got Billy a shirt, and my friend Matt a shirt, and Rod, and Bernard. I handed out shirts all over the island, which second best to a burger. And the burger wouldn't have been good because I would have had to buy it the day before. Would have been about 24 hours old by the time I got here, and it would not have been the same. But it's funny because everybody, that's what they requested. Oh, bring me an In-N-Out burger. Bring me In-N-Out burger. But I didn't. I brought them shirts instead. Welcome in. I see new people popping in. I appreciate you stopping. Just hanging here at the ocean. Beautiful day. I'm going to turn back around the other side. Although this is a beautiful side. This is a beautiful side. I just can't get the view I want from where I'm sitting. I'm going to go back over here, and I got more ocean view, more waves. There's a boat out there. Move around the other side of the table. Yo, gathering place. What's up? What's up? You're coming over. I knew you're coming over. She's getting ready. She's over there in Ohio. Let me change that over for you. Hold on. Welcome, Joanne. Appreciate you. Let me get you set up to where you can actually add your link. Got you there. But I know that you're planning a trip over here. I think you're going to the Oahu probably. Thank you. I'm pretty sure you're Joanne's heading over to Oahu. Oh, I'm on the Big Island. I'm on the Big Island. I've been to Maui. I did not make it over this trip. Yes, in the fall. Ow. I am thinking about heading back over November-ish, possibly. I hope not to be that long, because I cleared off my land and weed eated it, and I came back a couple days later and my grass is already 5 inches tall, sprouting up all over the place. So what I did when I weed eated the weeds I had was I spread the seed all over. I didn't do it on purpose, but by weeding and cutting it, it spread all over. So now it's just sprouting up everywhere and really taking off. So by the time I get back, it's just going to be nuts. I can just tell already, because it's already popping like it never had before. And it's a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work. Thanks to Billy Babowski, hooked me up with his weed eater, which is like an industrial weed eater, and it would throw rocks that big at you, because I'm used to a weed eater with a little tiny thin string, and his is like so thick I couldn't even find it in the stores. And I don't know where he gets his string from. Michael. Curtistown? Ah, cool. I've been down there. This trip I've only went up to Hilo and as far as the volcano, but my property's in Fern Forest, and so I did not make a trip around the island this time. I did not go see the Akaka Falls. I didn't go to Kona. Like I said, as far as I made it up was Hilo. I did post a little bit of I went to the caves, which I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name. And I went to the caves, I went to Rainbow Falls, and then I stayed pretty much down in Mountain View the whole time. I was down in Mountain View. I did go down and visit Billy a couple times. He's down in Hawaiian Beaches. Like I said, he let me borrow his weed eater. He also lets me keep my chainsaw and some of my tools at his house, because I don't have a house or anything safe to keep it yet. So Billy's a good guy and keeps that for me. But yep, I came up here for Terry. I don't even see Terry popping in yet. Oh, he might be watching me on his TV though. Terry does, and he can't comment if he's on his TV. So Terry, if you're out there, here I am on Coconut Island for you. 82 in Fern Forest. Wow, that's pretty hot for up there. Because I'm up to, I'm at like 2,500 foot elevation up there. Bones number 2. Mahalo, brother. Stayed at the Volcano Park for about, oh, cool. Yep, I am about, I'd say 7 miles from Volcano Park. Really close. Beautiful place. This whole trip I only went there once. Past my house every time you go to the volcano. Oh, cool. Yeah, I went there once this trip, and before I came over, I actually went and bought the America the Beautiful Pass to get me into the park. The pass cost $80, and I went once. But I mean, I still will use it. I can use it to go to when I do kayak in Arizona. It also lets me park in our national forest over there. So yeah, and it's good for a year, so I'll be able to use it more times. But oh, cool. Yeah, I just got to see it. I actually got to see it from really close. If you look, I have a live stream I made a couple days ago when episode 31 went off. And if you do watch that, like I said, I told people earlier, skip the first 10 minutes. Because the first 10 minutes I'm holding the phone up and I'm trying to hold it as stable as I can, but it's jumping around. So then I set the phone down on the ground and held on to it, and I put a stick on it to hold it stable. And after 10 minutes the video gets really good. I got to see it popping off better than I ever have. You believe you can fly? Tony in the house. Oh, Johar store. You know, I went there a couple times, and I've been to the island multiple times, and I always drove right past it. I love that place. I went there because a YouTuber, he's That One Show. And That One Show, he went over and was on the island, and he, oh yeah, I'm a firebug too. Pyro. That One Show, he went in there to buy some stuff, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna have to stop and check out that store. And it was a great little store. I love it. Jahara store is a store where you can buy pretty much anything. They've got, I've seen guns in there. They've got fishing equipment. They've got camping equipment. They got They got meat slicers. They had my Arizona tea, the sweet tea, and it was the only place I could find it. The only place I could find the sweet tea on the island was at the Jahara store. And I went to the 7-Eleven once, and those Arizona teas are $3.99 each. Oh, it's so cool. That's why I love it. That's why I'm here. When I first started visiting Hawaii, I went to Oahu, and I found a guy that was a local, and I'm like, hey, sorry, bro, I don't mean to bother you, but where do you go to get away from me as a tourist? And so I went, and he sent me on some hikes up on the North Shore. Beautiful place. I stayed away from Waikiki. It was kind of like Disneyland. I fell in love with it. But then when I came, oh yeah, I'm right there with you, 99 cents in Arizona too. So I went to my first trip over to the Big Island. We actually bought 3 acres of property here, because when I got here, the lines on my forehead go away, the stress goes away. You just get off the plane, and just the smell and the whole vibe, everything about this is just so beautiful. And now I call Oahu Disneyland. The only time I ever go there now is, well, actually I have a layover there. But if I go to visit Oahu, it's only because I've brought somebody who's never been. And then I'll take them to like Pearl Harbor and the Dole Factory and show them all the beautiful sights over there. But it's not what this is. This is home. And that's Disneyland. And that's exactly what I tell people. It's Disneyland. It's the concrete jungle, skyscrapers. You walk out of a Prada store into a Gucci store and right into another Prada store right next door. Millions of people. There's like 1.3 million people on that island, and we have just over 200,000 here. It was 180,000 when I bought my property, so I figure we're just over 200 now here. So 200,000, and the island is so much bigger. We have 4,083 square miles of land, and our island is like this, and Oahu's like this. But not dissing on Oahu, it's just not. Once I found here, I found home. It's beautiful and peaceful. Sorry guys, but I take another bite of the poke. It's beautiful. My lunch today. Oh, it's so good. So Ono. Oh, I love it. And funny thing is, I'm buying poke at the grocery store, and there's a line at McDonald's 25 cars long for people to buy McDonald's. Cool, that's something I didn't know, Tiffany. Chola, welcome in. What's up? What's up? Quick break. Oh, you work at the Kilauea Lodge? Cool. Let me get you hooked up there. You can throw your channel up and throw your husband's channel up. Now, the Kilauea Lodge, is that the beautiful restaurant that has like a circle driveway right there in Volcano? I think that's where that is. We had lamb chops there one day. Oh, cool. Yep. I used to. We stayed in Volcano a couple times, and I ate there. I did not go there. I did not build a house on my land. If I did, I couldn't leave. I'd have to be here permanent. What I did this time is I came and I weed eated it and I cleared a bunch. I did clear out a driveway and a house pad and put up a gate. I put up a gate and a house pad and a driveway and planted some tea leaves around and I forget the name of the beautiful flowers, but I planted some plants and some flowers, and but I have not built a house, and we're still working, trying to save for it. And I got so many things to take care of in Arizona to actually be able to get over. And I also know I can't build until I'm ready to stay here forever. Yep, let go. I can't build something and leave and come back and expect it to still be there. It's just part of what happens in the forest. I'm in Fern Forest, and it's like the Wild West out there. There are lots and lots more people coming in. I also, like I said, well, I didn't say it yet, but I have a property in Aloha Estates also, a little 1/4 acre. And I went up there and I was on it for the first time in 5 years, just yesterday. And there are so many new people on my road there. When I bought my property, there, not yet, it won't. I've got lots of rock. I haven't brought in my actual rock to start growing. But yeah, I weed eated everything. You can actually see, I posted a video just called Hawaii, and I posted a bunch of my land in there. And so you can see what I've done and cleared out. I've only got a 100 by 100 house pad, and well, not actually for the house, but for where I plan to put it. And I've got a driveway, but the weed eater was 4 days worth of work. And the first day I took my shirt off. I'm like, oh, it's 70 degrees, I could do this. I got fried. The sun over here is so much, how to say it, brighter. Not really brighter, but it's so, it's a deeper sun over in Arizona. All right, Rach, have a beautiful day. Aloha. Pet that dog for me. The dog's the star of her channel. And everybody over and connect with those guys, great people. Yeah, the weed eater, like I said, the first day I went out and weed eated it and cleared, and then I got fried. Not only fried, but beat up. Because those mahalo deer, those rocks, oh yeah, they are not good for lawnmowers, not good for weed eaters either. I was throwing rocks bigger than a golf ball, almost a baseball, because throwing rocks at me. And I got beat up and bruised and cut, and fun times. Also, we've got them, I don't know what they are, but the stickery bushes that have stickers, and then all the hairs are stickers. Got some of that on the property, and I've got ginger that popped up all around the border. All around everything I've cleared, around it, I've got ginger growing all around me. I did not take out any of the ginger because if you cut it, it comes back in full force. What you gotta do is cut it and then chop up the root and then poison it to actually get it to go. And right now it looks beautiful, and I've heard that it keeps the mosquitoes away, so I just left the ginger for now, and I'll deal with that later. But thank you guys for popping in. Appreciate you. Yeah. Jahar is right by your place. That's way cool. Another place, yeah, I've never eaten at that cafe right there either. When I'm up in the volcano, I like the lighthouse. I like the plate lunch place. The plate lunches. A lot better than like the sit-down restaurants. Hope everybody's having a great day wherever you may be. I'm off watching some guys are playing with like a weird ball. It's kind of like a little frisbee, but new people popping in. Thanks for coming in. Just sitting here at Hilo Bay, Coconut Island. Enjoying the beautiful view. Hiding in the shade because the sun's cooking me out here. Bottle Caps, what's up, what's up? Thanks for coming by, appreciate you. Just sitting here eating some poke on the ocean. Poke. Everybody calls it pokey, but the E's are A's. A little dirt never hurt nobody. I never heard of that island. Where's that at? Yeah, I seen that, Tiffany, that you were growing crystals. Looked pretty cool. Science was one of my favorite West Coast. Oh, West Coast, Canada. I got Don Arnold's over there. He's on an island. I forget which island he is on, but he's also in Canada on an island. And great guy, growing some great big beautiful plants, and he just gives it all away. The gentleman doesn't smoke anymore, but he's got a whole garden full. But another one of my subscribers that comes in once in a great while, great guy, been with me since the beginning. We both came over from the Two Pineapples channel. Don and I used to spend lots and lots of time together hanging out. Yep, science was one of my favorite. Math is great. I can do math. I just can't spell math. So, cool, cool. Well, welcome in. Yep, this is, I'm on the big island right now of Hawaii. Coconut Island is a little tiny island. In fact, I think my property's bigger than it is. It doesn't look that big. We have a 3-acre lot over here in Hawaii, and this doesn't seem to be, it might be 3 acres, but barely. You know what, I think it is. It's about a 3-acre island. I'll have to look that up. Actually, Tiffany's my encyclopedia there. Tiffany, how big is Coconut Island? She'll pop it right in the chat in any second. She's great about all that and putting in everybody's link. Great supporter, great person. Wow. Yep, there's Don's channel. The volcano, I've been here since the 13th. So I'm here 15 days, and while I was here, it did go off once. I did make a video of it and posted it on of the eruption. It was episode number 31 of this eruption. And if you do watch it, skip the first 10 minutes. Cruising is fun. Welcome in. Thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate you. It's been forever. Been forever since I've been on here. Posting was a little hard. I been going through lots and lots of things, but I appreciate you stopping in. Billy's talked me into actually trying to go live more and trying to do more videos and getting back out there and putting a smile on my face. And hopefully yours too. But thanks for popping in. It's my beautiful view. Sitting here in Hilo Bay, eating some fresh poke and just enjoying the day. It is 28 acres? Yeah, it doesn't seem that big. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think. Yeah. It might be 2.8. 28 acres is pretty big. Yeah, because the place I'm staying right now is a 7-acre lot, and this ain't even close to it. I'm staying with some people that have 7 acres, and those poor people work on it every day. every day they spend their day either weed eating, trimming plants, mowing the lawn. They're just always working. Retired, they came over here to retire, but they're working harder on their property to keep it maintained than than retiring. Cool, Tiffany. But thanks for coming in, guys, checking it out. Appreciate you all. Show you what I got going on over here. Turn you around, because over here, like I said, that's where the rain's coming in. It's pretty cloudy, but over on this side, sunny and beautiful. There's our biggest hotels on this side of the island. There's two of them there. The Grand Naniola and the Castle Hilo Hawaiian. And other than that, those are pretty much our biggest buildings on the island. We've got a beautiful park over there. Sorry if I'm moving you too fast. I don't want to Blair Witch Project you. Couple tourists. Set you back up. Thanks guys for coming in, hanging out with me. Excuse me while I take another bite of lunch. See if I missed anything in the chat. Coconut Island. Oh, there's some coconuts here, bro. or what do you call them? Chronics. There are a couple coconuts here. Sorry, I was reading back in the chat. Cool, Tiffany. I've lived through a couple of good tornadoes. When I came from Ohio, and we had tornadoes there a lot. No tornadoes in Arizona, at least where I'm at. But Michael, thanks for staying, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, sir. But, yeah, we had some tornadoes in Ohio. I remember those days. Getting down in the basement. Hiding out. Luckily we made it through. Everybody's safe and we never lost our house. And I think we lost the roof on a shed one time, but other than that, it was pretty safe. Scary though when you're a kid. I moved to Arizona when I was 10, so had to be younger than 10 when we're hiding in the basement. And just hearing the thing is outrageous. And then when it gets quiet, that's when it's worse, because that's when you're right in the eye of it. So it'll be and then all of a sudden you don't hear nothing. And that's when you're right in the eye of the tornado. You can't hear a thing. And then it, as it goes through. Been resting? Yeah, I can't wait to. I'm gonna rest. It's supposed to be illegal to paint fruit trees. Michael hasn't left. Are you in Ohio, bro? I know Gathering Place, if she was still here, I don't know if she's still around, but she's in Ohio. I was born in Akron. I moved to Arizona in '77, and I've been there ever since. We bought our property over here in 2012 with a 2-year plan to get over here. And now it's been 13, almost 14, and we're still not over. So, Charlie, what's up, brother? Much love, man. Thanks for popping in. Here, let me throw you a wrench. You can throw up your channel. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate you, Charlie. It's been a long time, bro. Welcome back. Just sitting here at Hilo Bay, enjoying the ocean, chatting with some friends. Appreciate you stopping in. Feel free to connect with everybody here. Everybody here is great people. It's beautiful thing about here is I have not met nobody on that comes to the channel that's not great. We did have one guy. I did have a couple of guys that were a little out there. A guy that wanted me to wear gloves, and then I think I've had two people the whole time I've had my channel that we actually had to ban. That were just like way out there, racist and crazy, and just saying some obnoxious stuff. But other than that, people that are here right now, great people. Everybody has a channel, great supporters, and most everybody here has their own channel. So feel free to connect with everybody. Great people. Haha, full G cruising. Oh, it's all how you make it. I think the older I get, you get more wisdom, and you realize that life is too short. Too short to be angry. Too short to it's a blink. It's a blink and it's over, and it's way too short to be angry. It's like another thing I was talking to my son about was revenge. We got people that did us wrong, and all he's thinking about is I'm gonna get that person. But when you let that stuff go, it's so much easier. You can let that weight off, and it's like, karma will get them all in the end. And so I don't have to worry. I don't worry about nothing no more. I don't worry about anybody does me bad. It's like I'm all good, bro. It's all how you make it, and so probably I think that helps with where I'm at today in my life. Just letting things go, being happy, all about the aloha, and in fact I was spreading it all over. But Tiffany, you can't see him. I'm just kidding. Sitting here enjoying the day. Thank you guys for enjoying it with me. I appreciate you coming in. Appreciate the time. Any questions? Anybody want to ramble about anything? Talk story? I'll be happy to honestly tell you anything. As I take another bite of poke. Sorry guys. I never really was a fan. Have you ever gone to China? I have not, and I would. I would love to go visit overseas. I'd love to go. I'd love to see Vietnam. I'd love to see the Philippines. I'd love to travel. That's something Anna and I have talked about. In fact, if we end up selling our property, which I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence at just giving up and selling our properties. And if we did that, we would do a lot more traveling. We would travel and visit other places. I've seen some people that go over and live over like in the Philippines, and they live like millionaires when they have thousands. And everything is more reasonable for prices, friendly people. But I've never, the only time I had left the country, we went to the Bahamas. I went on a cruise to the Bahamas one time, and I've been to Mexico multiple times, but other than that, I've never went and traveled to another country, although I'd love to. Is that one of my lots there, Tiffany? Fern Gully is what we named our lot. If I was younger, China would be a place. Yeah, see now, if I was younger, I think I would be ready to build over here. But that's another thing that's got me is with age. A couple of my friends, they built their house over here when they were just in their turning 40s, and I am 58, and so things are a lot harder. I took my friend to the to Home Depot today, and we loaded up 33 sheets of this siding that goes inside the house, a sheet of plywood, and just unloading that stuff out of the truck and taking it into the Ohana where he's building. It beat me up good, and it made me really think about, am I ready to build a house? I totally thought I was ready, and then now with where I'm at, I broke my back in '88, and spent a year in a wheelchair and a couple years on crutches. So I'm like, it was a dream of mine for years to build my house, but now that I'm here and looking at how much work it is, it's a lot of work. And not only the work on the house, the work on the land, it's got me second guessing whether I plan to do it. It's a bummer. It really is a bummer, because I totally planned, and I've been talking about it for years. Ever since we bought our property, we bought it in 2012, and as a bartender, I had an iPad that I would take my iPad around and show everybody. I'm like, oh yeah, look, this is my property, this is my house plans, this is where I plan on buying my material from. I looked at Argus Building Supply, which has a great home kit, but back when I first looked at it, their home kit included everything. And now it's just pretty much a shell, and for about the same price that it used to include the cabinets, the toilets, the tub, the water heater, the windows, everything. And now it's pretty much just the shell for about the same price. And so prices have gone outrageous. Oh, we got a cool view over here. I'm going to turn you guys around. You can check out people. See what we got. I'm going to zoom in. All right, what do we got? There we go. I'll set the phone up so it doesn't get all wobbly around, like, if I can find it, stabilize it. Well, that didn't work. Sorry guys for being so jumpy. I'm working in the wind here. It's not working out too good. Yeah, Charlie, I don't have any Nightbot or any kind of eye, but Tiffany will throw up your link. Yeah, I'm pretty not that internet capable. Trying to set this up here without bouncing. Sorry, guys. I don't know why. See if maybe I turn around this side of the... Why I can't get it to be stable. Oh, there we go. Stable. So yeah, these kids jump off this rock over here in the ocean. Man down. Yeah, that's the wind blowing my phone right down. It is windy right now. There we go. Maybe that's good. Thank you guys for coming in, hanging out, watching these kids jump off the rock. Looks so beautiful that way. It's so cloudy behind me. That is looking out on the Hilo Bay right there. Couple bites of my pokey while I got you guys looking at these guys. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out. But and too bad I wasn't up closer. You could actually see them going in the water. Yeah, I've never just been a technology guy. Like I said on a past live stream, Anna bought me a GoPro years ago, and I still haven't figured it out. I did have a friend that got a hold of me, that he watched the live stream and said, "Hey, when you get back, I'll teach you how to use the GoPro." But this is pretty much my first social media. I've never been on Facebook. I call it Face Space. Never been on FaceSpace or Insta, Snap, or any of those things. No Twitter, no X. Found YouTube and back with the two pineapples years ago. And then after moderating on their channel for a couple years, I'm like, you know what? I got videos. I can post these videos. But looks like fun over there. Yeah, I love pineapple. Yep, I'm a fan. How about on your pizza? You like pineapple on your pizza there, TJ? Yep, I eat it on my pizza. Some people don't care for it. Yeah, cool. Oh yeah, they are easy over here. Sorry, you guys. Yeah, you guys watching the jumpers while I try to get some of my food down here. I never really was a fan of watching people eat on live stream, so I see all these other channels where they do that. Oh yep, some ham, some Canadian bacon. I'm not a big fan of the black olives on my pizza, but pretty much everything else. When I worked for Domino's, I wanted to bring in some shrimp and put on my pizza. And it was one of those things I never did. I did cook some steak in my pizza oven over there. But I never did make it to do the shrimp pizza, which I kind of really wanted to do. It was one of those things. You know why I didn't do it is I wanted to do cocktail sauce instead of pizza sauce. All right, guys, gonna turn you back around, hang out with me. Set you over here so you get some ocean view. Zoom us out. Thought I had. Oh, they don't make shrimp pizza, Tiffany. I was gonna do it myself. They don't make a shrimp pizza. I was just gonna make it. There we go. But, yep, I was gonna make it myself because I worked there for 2 years. So after 2 years of pepperoni, I was ready to try something different. I like my pepperoni and jalapeno, actually. It's one of my favorites. Pepperoni, jalapeno, and pineapple. You get the sweet and you get the heat. And it's funny, how many Domino's cars I see around here. It was something I did 30 years ago. I delivered pizza for Pizza Hut. And then I bartended for 30 years, and it's something I knew I could always fall back on. It was easy money. Just go out and deliver pizza. And everybody's always happy to see the pizza guy. Oh, yep, banana peppers are really good. I like my banana peppers on my pizza. I wouldn't lie about that. Like I said, I pretty much like everything on pizza. Except I'm not a big fan of the black olives. I'll eat them, but I'm not a big fan of them. And once I started working for Domino's, I found their thin crust. Oh, so much better. It's like a cracker crust. Oh, it's so delicious. I never even thought about it before. And then just over there and seeing it, it's kind of like a tortilla pizza. It was very, very good. Speaking of pizza, Matt and Christina had me over for pizza at their place. We ate pizza and played Uno. Fun times. How do you cook your lobsters? I myself have never cooked a lobster. How do I cook lobster? I have the guy at Red Lobster cook it. But I myself have never cooked it. But I think that most people boil them. Or I like to steam my shrimp. I like to steam my shrimp, or a little light oil, and on with the top with a top on it for my shrimp. But I myself have never cooked lobster. Yep, that's Matt's channel. That's who I had. They invited me over for dinner at their place the other day. They live about 2 miles away from me in the forest. They have a beautiful place, and my buddy Aaron lives right next door to them. And so he actually came over and played Uno with us. I won a game. The gentleman, I don't remember his name, was sitting. Oh, I think his name is Mark. But he had a different name they were calling him, so that's why I didn't remember what they called him. But he won 3 games, I won 1. Fried lobster? Yeah, that sounds like it would be good. I do love some lobster. It's one of those things I don't get to eat very much, very, very often. Oh, and they had a totally different kind of Uno too. That was like, you flipped the deck over and had different cards on the other side. They had their game had a wild card where you just get to pick whatever you want for the wild. So the first time that we played a couple years back with them guys, Anna and I played, and they could pick it. There's lobsters in the water. There are lobsters in the. I have seen people pull them out. I just never have. I fed the crabs, those black crabs. The last time I ate poke on the other side of the island, not the other side of the island, but the other side of the bay, actually that side, Reed's Bay. I was over at Reed's Bay eating some rock lobster. I had poke right at the ocean, and I tossed a piece in, and the crab went over and grabbed it. And then so I tossed like 3 or more, and the crabs just came up and were loving it. So I've seen people pick those out. Lobsters in the water right behind me. It is a beautiful spot. We'll go over and check it out for you guys. I'll show you what he's talking about. This, I'm turned around, is right behind me. Oh, there, I guess I was zoomed in. There we go. Zoom out. I didn't realize I was zoomed in so much. I tried to zoom it out already. I've seen some big hono in here. Seen some big turtles. Beautiful spot. Gentleman over here fishing. We got Hilo Town over there. Oh, there's your coconut. Hi, Ray. You're still here? We're talking about coconuts. There's one. Beautiful spot. Thank you guys for coming in. Oh man, I'll sit you back down over here. Sounds like somebody's having a party in the bathroom. So have you pulled any lobsters out of here, Ray? Yeah. I don't know if you can hear that, but that is somebody singing in the bathroom. Hope I didn't get copyrighted. I'm just kidding. Coconut falling and... Oh, yep. Lots of those. Now you got me looking up in the trees. There are some... It happens a lot over on... over by the Hilo... Castle Hilo, too. Coconuts. Pretty sure they got some signs all around, beware of falling coconuts. Got me looking up in the tree now. Oh, I also learned, I'll turn you around and show you, that on that tree right there, those silver things are to keep the rats from climbing up there. Oh yeah, they've been working on it. They were working on the park when I was here earlier. Or I'm not here earlier, but when I parked over here, they were totally cleaning up. They had the parking lot for Coconut Island over there closed off as they were doing a bunch of cleaning up and tree cutting. So they were actually doing that today, and they had the parking lot closed off, and they had a little tractor over there, and they were cutting down a bunch of stuff and cleaning up a bunch of stuff. Or were you talking about the, what were we talking about? I forget what we called the chronic. Talk about cleaning up the homeless over here. I did also notice that they tore down Uncle Billy's. I hadn't been here since they tore down Uncle Billy's, and it's totally gone now. That was a beautiful place back in the day, but late in the past 10 years it just went downhill. Big eyesore of the land over here. But I seen they tore that down, and it's gone now. Sitting and counting workers. Oh, actually, no, these guys were all working. These guys were, well, there was only like 4 of them, but they had a couple of trucks and one guy on a tractor, and his tractor was just full of a little tractor. His tractor was just full of all the stuff they picked up, and they're working good. It's not like in Arizona when you got a guy that a guy comes in and you got one guy looking in, or one guy in the hole and 8 guys standing around the hole doing nothing. It's like our main road over there. It's called Apache Trail, right where my house is. They've been working on it for 2 years, but I never see nobody working on it. I see they've got it down to 1 lane each way, and a bunch of construction things going on all over, and you hardly ever seem to be working. And then when you do see people working, like I said, it's 1 guy working and 8 guys looking at him. So what's your plan today, Ira? You I guess not working because you're hanging out talking to me, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I thought about going to work for the county. I'll see, they've got them signs up all over with the what is that technology thing with the little dots all over? You can scan it with your phone. Just come work for us. So I've seen a lot of county signs where, and I have a friend, I also met up with him also, Don in Hawaii. I seen Don, and he was working for the county for a little while. Said there was a job, he was just checking people in and out of the morgue, and it was a decent paying job. You do nothing but sign bodies in and sign bodies out. Friday I'm going to Jaws 50 with Mom and Grandma. They're showing the movie in theaters again. Wow. You know what, I thought about Jaws just the other day because I went to download some a movie or 2 to watch on the airplane, and that was the 2 that popped up was Jaws and Jaws 2. I remember seeing them in the theater back in the 70s. So I'm gonna turn you around, see if this feed this bird, see if this bird likes pokey. Hold on. See if I can get this bird on the camera. Now I'll step back a little bit. Oh, no, I scared it away. The bird had just landed right here on the table next to me. So I tossed the pokey up there, and then when I backed up, the bird flew away. I scared it. But earlier, when I was eating on the other side over here, over by the gardens at a Loco Moco, and I tossed a scoop of rice at the birds, and about 20 little birds came all around me, and we were just eating the rice all up. And so they enjoyed my lunch more than I did, because once I seen that, I'm like, oh yeah, you get some more rice, you get some more rice. And they were not scared of me at all. This little bird just came and landed on the table. When it landed on the table, I'm like, oh, I'll throw this piece over here and maybe it'll get it. That's why I tried to get it on video, but as soon as I backed away from it, it flew away. Should have probably just stayed still. Bird is the word. Have you heard? Bird is the word. Yes, I should have. I really should have. Like I said, I had a 2-year plan in 2012. And just things haven't worked out right. I had, let's see, Shaggy. She's a Shaggy girl. Haven't seen her forever. Welcome to my channel. Welcome in. I haven't seen you forever. Where's the coconut tree mark? Coconut is the giant nut. If you eat too much, you get... Well, they call it Coconut Island, and it appears like everything's trimmed and taken out. There are coconut trees all around, but it looks like they've cleaned them all up. I'll show you. I'll show you what we got. There are trees there. There's one right here in front of me that goes all the way up, right above me. They are all around the island, but it appears like they've totally cut everything out and cleaned it up. And so no coconuts. This is Coconut Island on the big island of Hawaii. Little tiny island here that on the Hilo side. This is Hilo Bay over here. Hilo Town over there. And beautiful little spot. Nice place for a picnic. I've got a little tiny beach over here where I've got a lady swimming with her kid. A guy fishing right there next to him. But no coconuts. Let's see if I was trying to zoom out. Yep, no coconuts on my Coconut Island. Got some nuts, but no coconut. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you stopping in. Thanks for coming by. And I'm so sorry that it's been so long since I posted. I appreciate you coming by. Lots of things going on. I was dealing with a lot of things. I lost my mother, lost my job. I going through major anxiety, something that I never. Well, what's for lunch? Loco. Lunch is poke. That is lunch. Oh yeah. So no. I picked it up over at the KTA, and it is so delicious. And when I was there buying it, it cost me $6.95 for this bowl, and there was a line in McDonald's like 25 cars long. I'm like, I can't see why people wouldn't buy this instead of a McDouble. But thank you, I appreciate you. I was talking to my friend Terry, and Terry wanted to see Coconut Island because the other day when I was over there by the gardens, filming from over there, he could see it in the background. He's like, oh, what's that Coconut Island about? So I had to tell him and show him and pull it up. Not supposed to have fruits on state land. All right, here's my fruit. She's yelling, there ain't nobody there. Nobody over there. Exactly, man. Totally. Exactly. I'm like, I did stop there the other day to get my friend, people I'm staying with. I got one of those Frappuccino things or something, and I did see that they have the $6 meal over here, which I was surprised because they have that on the mainland where like the McDouble and the fries and the nuggets and the drink for $6. So I figured over here it'd be 12 or 15. But yeah, they do have a $6 meal here. Probably why everybody was in line for it. But and I guess if you had a choice to get this every day, McDonald's might sound good. But yeah, I'm not a fan. I went years and years without having it. Head on a swivel. This lady over here just flipping out. Shoot, I think I should just put the camera on her for a while. It seems like a little more interesting. We're gonna do that. You wait till you see all this that's going on. Oh, there we go. She was yelling at people earlier, but there's nobody there to be yelling at. This, kids, is why you don't do drugs. Yeah, you can't see it, Ray, but right behind that tree there is her, like, cart full of all of her stuff. What's that, Michael? All right, we're gonna get off her. That's enough of that. Oh shit. Oh, excuse my but yeah, that's why I gotta keep my head always checking. You never know when somebody's coming by. But yeah, I haven't seen as much homeless as I thought. We've got a few over by the gas station, by the park across from where the canoes are. And I think there's like 4 or 5 tents over there. I've seen some people off in Hilo, but it's not as bad as I figured it would be, because where else would you want to be homeless? This is one of the best place ever. Beautiful spot. It's like when I was in Oahu, I seen them all over. Hey, baby's in the house. What's up? What's up? Thanks for coming in. Hope you had a better day. Sitting here having some bokeh and watching the Chronics. Or shit. You just missed it but a second ago, yep. We're not going back there again. Some lady having the best time of her life over there. Dancing up a storm and arguing with imaginary people. But thanks for coming in. Last day here. Came off over to Coconut Island so I could show Terry. Terry wanted to see what it was about. Come over here, hang out. Helped Rod unload all that stuff out of the truck. And figured I got them my last day. I'm gonna enjoy some fresh fish and a day by the ocean. Uh-oh. Well, I hope it gets better, baby. I hope it gets better. It's funny because everywhere I look, everybody's watching the same thing. The crazy lady. I don't even have a clue. What time is it? Is it about 2 o'clock yet? So probably 5 o'clock in Arizona. Yeah, I have to go back. I'm leaving in the morning. I have to go back to Arizona and figure out life and what I'm going to do, um, what we're doing all about it. And it's a tough one. 5 p.m. Yep. So 2 p.m. here. Yep. See, I don't. My I got the using the phone, so it doesn't have the time on there. But I was just guesstimating, figuring I've been here about an hour and a half. I think we're 80 minutes in. Yep, heading back. No fun at all. Unless I miss my plane. I will. I totally will, man. I don't know. I don't know how late or how long I'm gonna stay away. I'm hoping to get back over around November, but I'm not sure if I'll make it over before. And but I'm looking at possibly the mid-November. The thing is, I have to come over by myself. Anna doesn't get vacation for another. Well, I think she had to work a full year before they give her vacation. And she's been with the same company for 10 years, but they switched management companies, and then the new management company came over and just took away everything. She had 5 weeks vacation, lost it. All of her sick time, all of her accrued PTO time, just gone. And she had to start over from scratch. Luckily, they kept her at the same wage, and really luckily that they actually kept her at all. Because a lot of times when that happens, the new management people come in and they get rid of all the high-paid staff and bring in their own people. And that's happened to us multiple times. She's been in the same business for like 30 years. And so multiple times, she's when the new management company comes in, they just get rid of everybody and bring in their own. And so luckily, she's got the keep and she's still there. But she did lose all of her vacation. Yo, Fearless, what's up, George? Much love, brother. Let me get you hooked up there. Yeah, it's happened multiple times. And what the funny thing is, it's usually when we go to Hawaii. We go to Hawaii and we come back and she don't have a job. And it's happened to her multiple times. She's in the, what is it? I'm trying to think of the right word. I'll just say, well, she's apartment manager. So she manages apartments. So property management, that's what she does. So she's a manager of apartment complex. And they buy and sell every time. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't have came. The only reason I did come here was to show my friend Terry, one of my subscribers, to show him what the island was about. And yeah, I'd much rather be down at like Hawaiian Beach Park where there's nobody. And this is more of the touristy spot because the hotels are right here. Get all the tourists that walk right over. But I'd rather be down at like Hawaiian Beach Park. I stayed down at Carl Smith. I went down to Carl Smith the other day. I think Richardson's. I was over at Reed's Bay. It's been good. Cool. Everybody go over and check out George's channel. He's a great guy. Great guy. I don't see her no more. Her stuff's all still there, but I don't see her, so one of those I had to look all around and check it out. But one thing I do like about this is it has a table and shade. And down there by Billy's at Hawaiian Beach Park, there's you're just sitting in the rocks and it's pretty sunny. And the sun here is kicking me bad. Yeah, it was raining here earlier. As you can see, the clouds behind me. It looks like rain's still up there on the mountain. But over here, turn you guys around. Try to move slow. I guess I was zoomed way in. Beautiful day. Beautiful, sunny. Well, that poor baby's gonna be sunburnt. Look at this lady with the little baby over there. Blonde baby. Totally looks red already. Yeah, the sun has been cooking me, loco. Like I said, I could be out in 114 degree weather in Arizona. I could kayak or bicycle or work in the yard and not get worried about getting fried. But out here it's 70 degrees and just torches me. Beautiful little spot here. That's the bridge you go over to get to this little island. A couple guys over here fishing. And across over there is where I sat the other day. Ah, cool, bro. Yeah, I've lived there since 77. Lived in Arizona since 77. Right near the Phoenix area. We're in the general Phoenix area. I live in Mesa. And different kind of heat. It's like, and different sun. It's like we're closer to the equator here, and it is just, like I said, I was out at 70 degrees and got fried, and in just a couple hours. But, yo, Michael, man, I appreciate you for staying, brother. Much love, man. Thank you so much. So many people have popped in and out. I appreciate you hanging out and kicking it with me, man. Thank you. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day out there, enjoying it. So what part of Arizona did you visit? Yeah, when I left, like I said, it was 114. Now they're in their 90s because they had some rain. Oh, cool, Tiffany. Oh yeah, you got to do it at sunrise. Try to do that in the afternoon, and people are getting hauled off the mountain. Really dangerous out there hiking it this time of year. Later, even not even afternoon, like even early morning. Sometime it just gets way too hot, and a lot of people don't think about it and don't hydrate. But cool. Well, if you ever make it back over there, hit me up. Hit me up. I'll show you. We have a beautiful, beautiful hike on Superstition Mountain that you go up to the Flatiron and you can see all over. You know, if you haven't already understood that. I did not know that. Sedona, Payson, Scottsdale. Yeah, I worked in Tempe for like 24 years. Lived in Mesa. Have friends that live in Payson. I know Scottsdale, but I haven't been up there that much. I mean, it's right there in the same area, but I just never really hung out in Scottsdale or checked anything out up there. Grew up in Mesa, well, since I was 10, lived in Mesa area, and spent a little bit of time in Tucson. Was in Tucson for a year back in the 70s. I think I spent 79, or no, maybe 80. I think I was there maybe 1980 there for a year in Tucson. And my brother just bought property up in Sholo, another beautiful spot, but it gets cold. Wow, I didn't know that, Ira. So next time I see somebody having a little picnic, I just go over there and invite myself? I don't know. What does Tiffany say? Sorry. Yep, I am on public property. My friend's back. Oh, Cave Creek. Yep, they've got some nice biker bars up there, and it's where our Veterans Memorial Cemetery is up in Cave Creek. We stop by there on our way to Prescott a lot, or if we're going to Vegas. A tour driver. Were you a tour driver here, Ray? Because, you know, I was thinking about that. I was totally thinking about, because when I went to the caves the other day, I'm like, this is something that I could sell to the tourist. It's a free hike through that cave. And like Rainbow Falls is also free. All those things that people that come in on the cruise ship don't know nothing about. And you could always bust them up there, give them a little helmet and a flashlight, and take them through the cave. It's not illegal. What's not illegal? Uber tour. I was doing Uber Eats. I've never done Uber where I drove people, because being a bartender for 30 years, I've called many Ubers for people, and I would never want those people in my car. So I've had to actually help load people into the car for their Uber to get home, and I feel bad. It was hard enough dealing with them in the bar, but then you put them in the car for the ride home. I'm like, no. I had one of my friends, he had an Uber driver that actually helped him into his house and put him to bed. He took a ride home from the bar and woke up in bed and didn't know how he got there, and the Uber driver actually loaded him had to help carry him out of his car into his house and put him in bed at his own house. And so doing Uber Eats, all I had to do was go pick up the food and go drop it off at your door. And I did that for a little while, and but that was right after bartending. Got sunburn sitting in. Oh yeah, see, different suns. I have got sunburn there before, but I think just being used to it, and I'm fair skinned. I have freckles and light skin, and but here, like I said, I got sunburn in just a couple hours, just working on the property, and it was 70 degrees, but total different sun. I've gotten some good cases of the sunburn. A lot of times, I don't know if you went and tubing down the river over there. Another thing that a lot of people in Arizona do is they tube the Salt River. And the first couple times of that, we get fried. But I have kayaks. I haven't been on the kayaks in a couple years. And we would kayak the river. And after we'd do it every day, it's like no sunscreen, out in the heat, out in the sun, and no burn. Lucky me. Oh, you should see the one that happened yesterday. Look that up you can look it up on YouTube. Look up Haboob in Phoenix. It shut down the airport, and we had a Haboob that was just crazy. One of the craziest dust storm. People couldn't drive. Like I said, they closed down the airport, shut down all flights. They shut down the light rail, like the monorail that does the airport shuttle. They shut it all down because of that. Came through just, pretty sure it was yesterday, maybe the day before. But my friend sent me a link to the video, and well, good thing I only have one plate. Although if she came over here, I'd just give it to her, because pretty much she needs it more than me. But yeah, I did not know that, bro. Yeah, even though it's not illegal, still not something I would want to do. Go invade on somebody's party. But yeah, I did not know that. Watching kids climb the tree over here. But thanks everybody for coming and hanging out with me. Talk story. So bad. Matt wanted to do a stream with me. He wanted to because I was telling him about my accident. I was in a motorcycle accident back in '88, where I spent a year in a wheelchair and 2 years on crutches. And he wanted to do a little interview talk session about that, my recovery and everything. But I didn't make it for that. Just time is short over here. I got 15 thumbs up. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Appreciate you hanging out with me while I just ramble along. Oh, I appreciate you, man. Thank you, Loco. I hope to. It's one of those ones I really hate. Leaving the island is it's sad. And then I've got a 3-hour layover in Oahu, where it's not enough time to go anywhere but sit there and watch people. Hawaii Off-Grid, yep, I hung out with him. I hung out with Aaron. I got to go visit his house. He actually invited me to play poker on 2 Friday nights. The first Friday night was when I got fried in the sun and didn't make it. And the second Friday night, I actually go to his house. We're just starting up the barbecue, and people are just starting to show up for the poker game. And I Googled the USGS and seen the live stream, or the volcano just started popping off. So I took off and did not play poker. But I did get to hang out with Aaron. He also hung out with us and played Uno. Great guy. Built his house. And he spent 5 years working on building his place and his land. And it is beautiful. He does have a nice, beautiful little spot. Little 2-story little house on his land. He cleared out his 300-foot path by hand and did all of his work pretty much by hand. Me, I got lazy and hired the bulldozer and had them come out and bulldoze my driveway and my house pad. But he did everything by hand and did a great job of it. Same with Matt. Matt and Christina. Matt went over and built his house by hand, but not only that. Nope. Low battery. Matt actually did his with hand tools. He actually used hand saws, and he did all his stuff with hand tools. And I watched him since the beginning. I remember him going to his lot and sitting in his car eating cans of tuna, working on his property. And he built everything. Built his house, built his gate. He used the guava trees for his gate. Beautiful place they have. And great people. And if I do end up making it over here, they'll be my neighbors. Not close, they're about 2 miles into the forest, but we're all still neighbors. And I hooked him up with a shirt. Got him an In and Out Arizona shirt. I got Billy one. Passed out a bunch of those shirts. Yeah, mine. Oh, so in Aloha Estates, I went up there and I was stepping in mud that you sink so far that you lose your shoe pulling it out. We only have a 1/4 acre up there, which is more than I have in Arizona, and beautiful enough just to live on. But just the people that have popped in on the street now made us go to Fern Forest, where we had our lot. We had our lot there longer, and it was a lot of hard work and hardly any soil. So we have lots and lots of just rock and just lava rock. That's what in Fern Forest. I have lots of lava rock. Now she's singing. So we have lava rock in Fern Forest. I have dirt and soil in Aloha Estates. So my plan was to go stay in the forest and go up and take some of my soil from Aloha Estates. But now after being over here and working for a couple weeks, I'm like, it's a lot of hard work. And I am not getting any younger. And just loading and unloading the truck full of wood today at my friend's house. It beat me up pretty good. Always beat me up good. Yep, carrying boards in the rain, and if I didn't have so much junk and so much things to get rid of in Hawaii, or not in Hawaii, in Arizona, I think I'd be easier to get over here. And she's a rambling. Welcome in. I see more people popping in. Just sitting here at Hilo Bay. La Jones, La, how are you? It has been a while. I've been absent, and I'm very sorry for that. I've been going through a lot. We got some kayakers out here. That was something I wanted to do. Yep. Something I wanted to do. Yesterday was my plan to kayak. I was gonna go out and kayak in the ocean in Hilo Bay. I was gonna go and rent a kayak from the Grand Nanny, and and it rained on me all day, so I did not do that and did not. There's still time today, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I do have kayaks at home that I think that I need to get out on more and post more. I haven't made a kayaking video in forever. We used to kayak the Salt River a lot. I haven't done that in forever. But welcome in. Happy Hump Day, La Jones. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. I do see you every once in a while on other people's channels, but yep, it's just been a little harder to get on here and post for me. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get back into it. But thanks for coming by, and appreciate you guys. What you missed out, I was here having some poke, some tuna, just enjoying some tuna by the ocean, hanging out with some good friends. Thank you guys. Sharks in Hilo Bay? Oh yeah, they're everywhere. They don't like me though, I taste funny. But, oh, I wish I was over here forever. Just enjoying it is beautiful. It's been beautiful here. Even when it rains, it's beautiful. Beautiful day, beautiful place. And just great people. Pretty much everybody I meet are good people. I met some people the other day that were down from Washington. And they were down from Washington, hanging out, looking at property. I actually took them to my property and showed them. When I met them, they were up on in the Aloha Estates, and where we were at, I'm at the end of the road. So they came down there all the way to the end of the road, and they were trying to look at a lot. They thought they were on road 15 and they were on 13. And I'm like, no, it's a couple more streets up, and they couldn't get through because there was no road. The property they were looking at, there was not even any road access to. So I showed them my lot, and then I took them down and showed them my 3-acre lot. And they're looking to come down here from Washington and bring their family. So many people are moving to the island. My friend works for the port, and he says 1,000 people a month are coming in, and they're bringing in their cars and just bringing in more and more people. Another reason why the traffic is so bad on 11 now during rush hour. It's just the infrastructure hasn't been built up for as many people as been coming in. And everywhere I'm at, I'm in the forest, at Fern Forest and in Aloha Estates, I see more and more people popping up everywhere, building tiny homes and living the life. Ever since COVID, I guess it's just been popping off crazy. But I appreciate you guys all coming in. I am going to take off. I finished off my lunch. I didn't want to sit here and eat in front of people. It's one of those things I always hated, was watching people eat. But I appreciate everybody hanging out, smashing that thumbs up, watching with me, and being patient with me while I was gone. Sorry for being absent. And everybody have a beautiful day. Remember, it's all how you make it. Make it great. I always do. Much love and aloha to everybody out there. Thank you guys. Have a great night.